Hello scientists, so today we're going to be making elephant toothpaste. To start out, you're going to need a clean plastic soda bottle. This one is about 20 ounces. You could use 16 ounces, just as long as it's cleaned out. You're going to need hydrogen peroxide. This one is only 3%, but normally you could do 6%. It just depends on the size of the reaction you want to get. This one is yeast. I already measured it out. There's 1 tablespoon of dry yeast in this. In here, we've got some warm water that we're going to use to create a mixture. I've already measured it out, but this is a half a cup of the hydrogen peroxide. You're also going to need some liquid dish soap. And for color, I've got food coloring. I'm going to use green today. So, to begin, all you need to do is start off with pouring the hydrogen peroxide into the bottle. This would be easier with the funnel. I just didn't have one. It'll still work again. So I'm pouring in the hydrogen peroxide into the bottle. All right. And today, since I'm doing the green, I'm going to put in some green. I'm going to add a few drops just so I know what's in there. And I'm going to have a green fountain. You can just kind of swirl it around. You can tell that just turned green. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make the yeast mixture. So again, I already pre-measured this out. In here we have I skipped a step. We're going to go back to this. And we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of soap. As you can probably guess, it's probably going to add to the foaminess of our experiment. So I measured out 1 tablespoon. I'm going to get it in there. I'm going to put a little bit more because some ran on the side. Science is messy and it's okay to make some mistakes here and there. So now I'm mixing it together. Just going to swirl it around. Again, nothing too crazy here. And then I'm going to start off with the mixture, which is what I was about to do. So I've already got the yeast in the cup, and you're going to need a spoon to probably stir it up a little bit. And you're going to add in the warm water. I recommend about 3 tablespoons, but you want it to be the consistency of about melted ice cream. I'm sure you've all seen that before. So I'm going to start out with pouring it in there. And I'm going to stir it around. You can always add more water. So you want it to be mixed pretty well. It should take about 30 seconds. All right. You want to make sure it's mixed really good for our reaction here. And we're almost done. All right, that looks like melted ice cream to me. Some of it's a little bit clumpy, but that's okay. All right, so I think that's about set. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to pour our mixture into this bottle. Now be ready because this is when it's going to fizz up. We're going to create that elephant toothpaste we're trying to create. So, first off, I'm going to take this. I'm going to slowly pour it in. Again, this would be easier with the funnel. I just don't have one. It'll still work. And there we go. And there's your elephant toothpaste. Now let's talk about the science behind this. The foam bubbles that you're seeing here are filled with oxygen. And let me get you a better view of this mess I'm creating. The foam bubbles here are filled with oxygen. And the yeast that we added with this cup here, those are a catalyst. Now catalysts are things that speed up reactions. We sped up the reaction. That's why that happened so quickly. And what happened was the hydrogen peroxide has oxygen in it, as you can tell by the name, hydrogen peroxide. The yeast acted as a catalyst and it broke apart the oxygen super quickly and it created these bubbles that you see here. And another interesting thing is that this is an exothermic reaction. Exothermic means that at the same time this is all happening, you're also releasing heat. Now you're not going to feel it, but it does release heat. So there you go. That's your elephant toothpaste. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you again for tuning in for our elephant toothpaste experiment, and have fun cleaning up.